After the successful moon mission Chandrayaan-3, India launched Aditya L1 mission. India will study the sun through this mission. Aditya in Sanskrit means the sun. L1 meaning is Lagrange point. Aditya L1 mission is related to the sun, but this spacecraft will not land on the sun. And where will it land? Actually, it doesn't land anywhere. It reaches the point L1 and rotates in a specific orbit. But what is this Lagrange point? Let's look at the more details. Just as our Earth has a gravitational force, the sun also has a similar force. These forces influence each other. But there is a point where the gravitational force of the sun is cancelled by the gravitational force of the Earth. Near the same point, the gravitational force of the Earth is also cancelled by the gravitational force of the sun. The two forces cancel each other. This point is called Lagrange point. In relation to Earth and the sun, there are 5 points where gravitational forces cancel each other in our solar system. They are named as L1, L2, L3, L4 and L5. On 25th December 2021, NASA placed a powerful telescope near the L2 point. It is the James Webb Space Telescope. This telescope observes the most interesting objects in the universe. India launched its first mission to observe the sun, Aditya L1, on 2nd September 2023. PSLV C-57 rocket was used to launch this spacecraft into orbit. This mission budget is 400 crore rupees. It is going to be placed near the L1 point. The plus point of placing the spacecraft near these Lagrange points is that the spacecraft has more stability here. The spacecraft can be maintained in orbit without needing much fuel, because there are less gravitational forces near these Lagrange points. Moon is 380,000 kilometers away from Earth, but the Sun is 15 crore kilometers away. This L1 point is 15 lakh kilometers away from Earth. Aditya L1 spacecraft was successfully launched into orbit. It will take 4 months to reach L1 point from here. This spacecraft will work actively there for 5 years. In 1995, the European Space Agency launched the SOHO mission. That spacecraft was also placed near this L1 point. There are total 7 payloads in this mission. In this, 4 payloads study the sun through remote sensing. Remaining 3 payloads observe the orbit in which the spacecraft is moving. This Aditya L1 mission will mainly study the sun's corona layer. Normally, there is a lot of temperature in the center of the sun. As the distance from this center increases, the temperature should decrease. But near this corona layer, which is at the end, there is still a lot of temperature. Why this is happening is a mystery. This coronal heating mechanism will be studied by Aditya L1 spacecraft. It is possible that we will know more information about this through this mission. This mission will also study solar storms. From the surface of the sun, the most dangerous solar flares are released. This mission will also gather information about these solar flares. What kind of weather is there in space? How is the solar wind there? Aditya L1 spacecraft also studies on such things. India is continuously launching space missions with reasonable budgets. Let us all wish India to go further in space science. Is the Aditya L1 mission going to tell ISRO more about the sun? What do you think? Please comment. Also tell us how was this video. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel.